Hello everybody. I just wanted to go ahead and commit to video my mom's bourbon slushy recipe because I've had to ask her like a few times. With me as always is Hunter, and we're going to go ahead and mix together what we've got is 7-Up, bourbon, and it doesn't have to be the good stuff, but you need about 750 milliliters, a can of frozen lemonade, and a jar of cherries. The cherries end up being the most alcoholic part of this. So depending on that, if you want more of those little alcohol bombs or less of them, that's how much cherry you add into it. The recipe's real easy. You just mix everything up together and then you put it in the freezer for a little bit. So cherries first. I think that it's some process of osmosis that brings all the alcohol out of the mixture and into the cherries, because the water gets pulled out of the cherries to be the heavier water mixture of the lemonade and the 7-Up. Now, I've seen online that if you spin, don't go over. If you spin a 2 liter, it'll come out faster, so we're gonna try that too. Was this a bad idea? Maybe. Oh, no. Is it coming out? Yeah, I think it came out a little faster. While we're doing this, please go subscribe to my son's channel. It's where we're making most of our videos. tinyurl.com/HunterJackSimon. Okay? We'll be doing cool things like throwing knives, throwing axes, out in the woods, taste tests of weird fun things, cooking, just everything. We've got some miracle berries, which turn your taste buds from sour to sweet. So we were doing things like drinking lime juice. We're going to be putting up those videos soon. You have to add the lemonade before the bourbon because you're using the lemonade can to measure out how much bourbon you're using. There you go. Perfect. The only thing I forgot was a spoon. Evan Williams is what I'm using here. You can use just about any bourbon. Once you start mixing in the punches, it's less important how nice of a bourbon you're using. Save the good stuff for when you're doing on the rocks, straight, or your nice cocktails. We're going to use 2 cans worth of Evan Williams. I actually have a nephew named Evan Williams, and my guess is that he was probably conceived under the influence of Evan Williams, and that's why they named him such. So this is going to use up almost the whole bottle. Did use up the whole bottle. I was really hoping to get a big gulp out of that, but let's see what we need. Okay, so I just need a spoon to break up the lemonade, and in the meantime, I will sing for you. La 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 la. La 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 la. Hunter, join in anytime you want. Go ahead. This isn't a spoon. I don't know what it is, but I like it. It's a thing. Actually, there was wooden spatulas and they were sold as things. And so I started calling wooden spatulas things. So we put this in mason jars after it gets going, or into pitchers. I just got this because it was clear, so that it would be a little more interesting video. Again, super warning about these cherries. My grandmother thought, oh, I don't want the alcohol, so I'll just eat the cherries one time. And she sat down and ate a bunch of cherries. And when she got up, she fell over because she was totally wasted and had no warning about it. I'm not going to pretend to know the science, but I have a guess at the science of why they get that way. Okay, there are a lot of recipes for bourbon slush in the world. It's a popular southern drink. I think it comes out of Kentucky. I've seen it at the Kentucky Derby a lot. This recipe comes from my mom, which means it might come from Louisiana. I've tried switching it around. The success has not been there, and I think that part of that is just what you grow up with. I grew up with this. I think I had this sometime when I was a teenager, maybe 17. And so this is bourbon slush for me. And if I have something else that's mostly tea or mostly lemonade or something else, or even when I try to up the cherries by doing cherry 7-Up instead of regular 7-Up, it doesn't always work for me as good as the original. And that's just kind of the moral of the story here, is go with Mom's recipe. It's tied to memories that you can't possibly match anymore. Because at this point you've nostalgized it so much that it no longer is reasonable. All right, thank you for watching, and well, this is probably just a note to me, so thank me for watching. But if anyone else is watching, please check out my son's YouTube channel, tinyurl.com/HunterJackSimon. We don't have enough subscribers yet to give him a full title that's easily searched, so we have a forwarding, tinyurl.com/HunterJackSimon. Thank you very much. Do you want to say goodbye?